If you're here, that means you got this problem wrong, so let's work it out. So step number 1, as always, get rid of your constant. My constant is the one without x, so it's negative 3.6. Now, when you solve these, please make sure to draw your line. And I'm going to do the opposite of 3.6, and it's negative, so I'm going to add, because that'll get me 0. So now my 2.7x is getting closer to being alone. Now I'm going to add the 3.6 over here. You need to make sure you line up your decimals. 3 plus 3 gets me 16.2 equals. Now we can go ahead and start dividing. So I'm going to divide the 2.7 to both sides. Cancels out, so now I have x equals 16.2 equals this, so I need to come over here and divide it. Now when you divide fractions, you need to make, or decimals, you need to make sure to move the decimal over once. So now I need to figure out how many times 27 can go into 1. It can't go into 16, but it could probably go into 162. I'm not sure how many times. I'm going to guess 8. 8 times 7 is 56. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that was too big. So I'm going to do 27. How about times 5? 35. 10, 11, 12, 13. That might be too small. So how about I try times 7. So 7 times 7 is 49. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So still too big. So this happens, you know, and this is how I would solve it out if I was also 27 times. Let's do 6 then. 7 times 6 is going to get me 42. 6 times 2 gives me 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 162. Wow, that's exactly right. So that means that's 6, 162, 0. So right now my answer equals 162, excuse me. X equals the 6. So what I need to do next is I need to check my answer. I'm going to rewrite it prettier because that does not look cute. We're going to check this by plugging it in. 2.7 times 6 minus 3.6. And I want to see if it equals 12.6. And all I did was, in place of x, I put the answer I think it is. So I'm going to come over here and do 2.7 times 6. 7 times 6 gets me 42. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Move my decimal out, move it in. 16.2 minus 3.6. When you subtract decimals, you got to line them up. I can't do that in my head, so I'm going to go ahead and line them up on the side. Borrow from the 6 gets me 5. 12 minus 6 gets me 6. 2, 1 decimal. So I got 12.6, and that's what it was supposed to equal. So I know x equals 6 is, in fact, the correct answer.